Okay, well we're here at Penn North, which is one of 3 threshold recovery centres in Baltimore. I'm here with Blaze and Benjamin, and I just wonder, Blaze, if you could just start off and just tell people, because they're going to be amazed by this, the hours that you're open and what you offer here.
So, thank you, Pete, for coming to visit us today. The Penn North Neighborhood Center, located on the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and North Avenue in Baltimore. We're open 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. With acupuncture services offered daily, every morning and evenings, with GED programs, life skills programs, Tai Chi, meditation, certified outpatient and intensive outpatient counseling, peer counseling, and most importantly, the Threshold to Recovery program, which allows us to stay open until 2 o'clock in the morning with a rolling NA meetings, fellowship meetings occurring from 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. with peer counseling, with sober socialization activities. It's really an opportunity for someone walking in off the street for the first time on a cold November night who may have just been looking for a warm place and we were the only door open at 11 o'clock at night. Come in and get a cup of tea and meet a smiling face. Someone who may not have been thinking about getting into recovery or kicking their habit comes back the next night because it's a warm place and a friendly smile, gets a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and before you know it, by the end of the week, that 18-year-old girl who was just looking for a warm place is now fully into recovery and is starting to build a new network of friends.
That's really good. Ben, yeah, I was going to say, just, when we were talking before, you just you talked about the difference between data and the the healing that happens here. And I just wonder if you want to say a bit about that, or just say whatever you want, Ben, because I was just captivated by what you said before.
As Blaze spoke about, we here offer something a little unique, and is that Bill in the big book eloquently expressed the basic theme behind recovery as being one addict helping another. But there's never been places, or there aren't enough places, I should say, to implement that. Here at Penn North, we offer NA meetings all day up until about late in the evenings. And this affords some of the older addicts who've been in recovery for extensive lengths of time to share with and bond with some of the newer addicts, which is the majority of our population comes in the door less than 60 days clean, and give them a heads up on how to get started in their recovery. This particular place is unique because we sit here at Pennsylvania North Avenue, which is like the nucleus of the drug activity in the state of Baltimore, in the state of Maryland, and the city of Baltimore. This bonding that they'll find when they come in here is unique simply because you just don't sit around. You get to do activities, you get involved in things other than recovery, which supports your recovery. With all the insanity of being policed, being bothered with a whole lot of paperwork and other things that you normally encounter when you first come into recovery, which you definitely don't want to be bothered with, feeling the way most people feel. So we have a unique animal going on here. I'm quite proud of it. I wish we had an opportunity to show the world, simply because addicts themselves are still human beings. What price do you put on life? And we deserve to live too. And the success stories that you'll run into a place like this, where you have an opportunity to sit around and hear some of the ones that have came before you and some of the ones that are coming along after you express their desires and their wants and needs, and how grateful they are to be in recovery. A lot of times I know that the data doesn't present that. We get tied up like everyone else into the facts and the figures and in the data, but it doesn't show the human side of what the recovery piece is all about.